It's quite a hard thing to be in hospital for a long period of time. The longer that you're in hospital, the sort of more vulnerable your state of mind becomes.
Being in hospital can be quite a long day, and also it can be quite depressing for patients.
So Wonderful is rooted in the thinking that healthy minds help healing bodies. We were very keen to work with people to explore their own personal stories, their own personal memories about being in nature, get them thinking beyond the walls of the hospital and outside, back into their normal lives. We have tried through the process of creating this mobile herbarium to evoke those stories, get them into some kind of format that other people can read.
It's been looking at creative activities, it's also been looking at visual arts and dancing as well, and again it's to try and get the patient to be engaged.
Arts is very clearly able to support the aims for the NHS and improving returning to health really.
It starts to get them into them thinking about rehabilitation.
A lot of the healing that they need to do in their bodies also needs to happen in their minds as well. We were trying to take the patients outside of themselves and just get them doing normal things. It might introduce them to something they've never done before and they really like it, and there was something they might want to try that will have benefits to them when they leave hospital.
People feeling more comfortable in their bodies, their spirits lifted, having a chance and a space to explore imagination, movement, music. So the aims are quite holistic.
By improving their mindset, that they would improve their physical health quicker, so that they would be able to leave hospital quicker and go home and start living their life again. There are a couple of ways that Wonderful is different to a lot of arts and health projects. It has been born out of a conversation with the hospital itself.
It's fantastic that we was approached to be involved with this. As a nurse we do look rather at the medical model and trying to get our patients better medically fit, and it is taking that holistic approach to look at the mind, if you will, so that they can be rehabilitated.
It wasn't just a bunch of artists coming and saying we want to do this. It was how can we work together to make something happen for the patient's benefit.
I really enjoy the partnership aspect of this that's available, working alongside staff in the NHS. So there's a real respect and professional sharing. There's a chance for that to happen.
It is very, very patient focused. It was very much, here's a load of activities that we're going to put on for you. Where do you want to take it? What aspect of this would you like to participate in?
What I really enjoy about the Wonderful project is that we're meeting people exactly where they are, in the chair that they are sat in, quite simply. The participants have responded fantastically really, with curiosity I would say, which has been welcome.
We have had participants of all ages. Some of them initially were quite reticent about getting involved because it was stuff they've never done before, and oh, I don't do art, or I don't do dancing or whatever. Within sort of 2-3 weeks they were chatting away, not about again what was wrong with them, but just generally about life, and all the time doing it whilst they're actually doing something constructive. We've had people who've been participating say to us how much it's impacted on them in terms of how they feel, how they want to take some of the skills that they've learned here back out into their normal lives when they go back home.
I feel it really addresses something that's important to everyone actually, but it's about that element of somatic health, how you experience your body and how you are in your body, how your body feels to you.
We've recently had a patient here on Ward 3 who is younger, and she's really enjoyed working on the Wonderful, looking at the creative activities. It's helped her engage, and it has really introduced her into her rehabilitation, and it's given her more confidence now to go home by engaging with these different activities.
I would really like it if Wonderful and projects like it were the norm in hospitals all around the UK. Regular arts provision within hospitals has a real role to play in improving the mental health of patients and increasing bed flow.
The partnership's continuing to grow through the arts partners and through working with the NHS staff. The feedback I'm getting from the participants and from the staff is that they want it to carry on. It's, you know, will you be back next week?
The nurses that have been on this journey with us for Wonderful can keep those ideas, and we can continue to, you know, use those ideas, and I think we need to.
This is the start of something, the start of a campaign really, to get more arts related activities into hospital and healthcare settings as part of their regular provision. It shouldn't be an add-on. It gives the patients a different approach to getting better.